Hey there, guys! Welcome to another episode of Rattler Talks. I was supposed to make a Rattler Talks episode last time, but I kind of got inundated with all my exams, so I ended up not doing it. And I kind of also didn't really read or watch any anime during that time. So what's the point of me making a video? What the fuck am I gonna be talking about? Nothing. It's just gonna be dead air for majority of the time. So yeah, I just continued to work on my script for Wandance. I think I am still in chapter 16, and there's still a lot of chapters I still have to read before I'm comfortable with making a video on it. But I do have the script ready. It's there. I just need to complete it. And also, I also wanted to make a video on another manhwa that I read. The title is really long. These fucking... I mean, it's not Isekai actually. It's just a really long title. Are short titles really not popular anymore? Geez, man. They're all fucking sentences and paragraphs. This one is called, I got fired as a court wizard, so now I'm moving to the country to become a magic teacher. There's only 6 chapters of this, so it's not like I can make a video. But I really do like the main character and the crew so far. It's 6 chapters, nothing... I can't really give anything that's substantial as a audience or as a reader of it, to entice you. It is good, it's not too slow paced where you're oh my god, 6 chapters and nothing has happened, but it's not too fast paced in my opinion. They didn't really drop a lot of info on the world surrounding the magic specifically, but they do give a bit of a hint where there is tiers to the magic system, the sigils. I'm not really into high fantasy, so this kind of the stuff gets over my head, but basically there are 6 tiers of magic circles that you can cast, and the guy can cast up to 7, so that makes him a really high tier guy. So yeah, anyway, they didn't really explain all of the magic yet. I'm hoping that it gets updated and they can continue explaining the magic. So far it's interesting. Aside from that, I also was reading a lot of things actually. I don't know if I want to... The reason why I'm not delving into my reading list is because I'm not sure if I want to make a video on them, because they are really interesting. Specifically with Storia Wand and Sword, the Demon Prince Goes to the Academy, House Maitan's Youngest is kinda anyway, yeah, I was so busy. I was just watching the DCAMU, that's the DC animated movie universe. Actually, it's so fucking funny to me because DC can clearly make movies. They had a new one, Battle of the Super Sons, which is good, I'm pretty sure some more nuanced people can complain about the pacing, the characters, or even comic enthusiasts can nitpick it. But I, as someone who just watched it for funsies, it was good. It was fun. But yeah, I also just watched Batman, the new one with the oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot his name. It's Patterson, right? I'm really trying not to say Edward because that's his role in Twilight. He's actually not that bad, and they were the reviews were right that version of Batman was more detective-ish. I don't know if I would say, like, I'm not really into mystery, so I don't know if they did all the mystery, like, detective elements right. So as someone who, just one time watched it, I could piece together the pieces, and it was fun, just a fun watch. Which is really, a win, I guess, for DC. But it's not even part of the DC universe, right? Like the live action series. So what's the point? And I'm obviously not gonna be watching Flash because of Miller. I'm not gonna support a criminal. As well as Aquaman, if who is gonna be there in the screen, even though they said it in the release that, oh yeah, we're not gonna include her, we're gonna cut her from all the scenes, blah blah blah. And then one of the fucking I don't know who was it, the designer or something, but so, they were like on the Aquaman sequel team, and they basically just said, yeah, we're gonna let the whole shtick die down. I don't know if it was for Aquaman or Flash, but I'm just like, oh god, that's such a... Like, DCU is a fucking fire. Like, it's a fucking like, not even a garbage fire, it's like a fucking forest fire that's gone out of control, and I'm not even gonna watch that fire go all the way, right? So, yeah. I mean, the DCAMU is like my only hope at this point, because I am obviously not gonna be reading the comics. I tried reading the comics. I do have like one DC comic here. It's the Lazarus Contract, the Titan series, and also Wolverine Weapon X. But man, I haven't been able to I think I only made it to a chapter or something, but it's so I guess I'm not used to reading Western comics. I'm more into Japanese, Chinese, style comics. It's too illustrated for me, which is funny because I did read a manhwa that was also illustrated and very, shaded, colored, with all the colorful text and all the effects and stuff. It's called Mother's Contract Marriage. 33 chapters so far, really good, I love it. But the main complaints I've seen in the reviews and in the comments were it's too detailed, it makes it hard to read. And for me, it's I understand, but compared to a Western comic, it's not that bad, because manhwas go right to left. Do they? Now, they go to right to left or left to right, I'm not sure, and then down, literally down. There's no going to the side, twirling around. It's just down, up to down, So it's fairly easy to read Mother's Contract Marriage, despite the fact that it's very detailed in its illustration and as well as the colored text. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm about to yep, that happened. Oh my god, something was itching at my throat. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so yeah, aside from that, I don't remember anymore what I talked about in Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, in my previous episode of Rattler Talks, I think I mentioned Jujutsu Kaisen, right, and how I read it. So I think I'm gonna move past that and talk about something else. I'm looking through all the shit I've read in my reading list, and I'm oh my gosh, yeah, there's a lot of manhwa. And some of the ones that I do have in my reading list, I don't want to talk about here in Rattler Talks because I want to talk about it in a proper video. One of them being Oversummoned, Overpowered, and Over It. It's basically a subversion of the, reincarnation isekai tropes that you get. I'm not really into the whole subversive isekai yet. I don't think I've stumbled upon that many, even though a few have said that they are subversive. I'm like, I call bullshit. You're like traditional, but like there was an attempt at subversion, but I don't think, what even, I don't know, man. It's hard to explain because I'm not really, I watch a lot of isekai, but I'm not really familiar with like what counts as subversive isekai, because lately nowadays, obviously not a lot of isekai are about fighting. All of them are like treating the other world as their vacation or their fun journey. And by fun, I don't really mean like good vibes all around. They can have angst, but generally it's not really about the fighting. Not, I would call like shield hero. That's what I would consider like traditional isekai. Meanwhile, camp, what's that? The one where he's cooking in another world, the campfire. Well, the title is so long, I can't think of it. Wait, let me look for it. Oh my gosh, the internet is so laggy. Come on. I can't find it. Okay. I'm gonna have to like scour through the entire collection. Campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill. That's what I would call like, I would used to call like a subversion of like isekai, but nowadays it's pretty common to have that kind of like isekai anime. Not even like a whoa, what the fuck. There's even like a Chinese version of that, I guess you could say. Cinderella Chef, that's Chinese anime that's about a world-renowned chef from China, obviously. She's like a traditional chef who got isekai'd back into like traditional China, historical China. It's historical drama and all that with, I can't remember if there's supernatural elements to it. I don't think there is, aside from like obviously the reincarnation or what do you call going back to the past, that type of anime. So yeah, it's not even like uncommon anymore. I think non-combatant isekai is not subversive anymore. Even like, am I even using the term subversive correctly? You know what? I am not sure anymore. Every time I think I'm using the correct term, I'm like, am I really using it, or am I just being too generous with my memory of what counts as the definition of the word I'm using is, I don't even know what I'm fucking talking about. I think I've gone in circles, and anyway, I think this is gonna be a very short Rattler Talks episode because clearly I've like run out of things to talk about, and which is weird because usually when I get into tangents like this, I can talk for a very long time to myself, I think it's the pressure of talking to other people that's making me not have any. My head is empty right now. No thoughts, head empty. And if you can hear me moving in the background, that's my charger. I'm just charging my phone, you know, because it's like low, and it's like 12:43. So that literally all my siblings are asleep, and that's the only time I can record. Because I'm not staying where I stayed last time to record this. Last time I did, the door got locked, so I couldn't enter. Oh man. Anyway, I have never in my life talked about another person's anime videos, them you know, reviewing it, talking about it, because I feel like obviously I'm not qualified, right? It's like a fucking idiot calling another idiot an idiot. You know, it's kind of do I really have a leg to stand on? I don't think so, but anyway, I'm just gonna, you know, talk about it. And by talk about it, I mean not really, because I haven't seen the video. I'm just reading the reviews, comments. I like to read the comments before I watch a video, so I know what the vibe is for the people. And yeah, so this video is called "The Anime That Tried Too Hard to Be Unique," and it's by No Bones, so they're like a really big channel compared to mine. Not that it's difficult to be a bigger channel than mine with my subscribers. Jesus Christ. So yeah, but anyway, they're like a fairly big YouTube channel. The anime they're reviewing, I had to look it in the comments. I don't like it whenever anime YouTubers or like whatever, they talk about an anime or a manga or even like a game, and they don't list the game they're talking about. You know, I don't care if they talk about it in the video. I just want it to be in the description as well. You know, they only have their Discord and a funny tagline. So one of the comments says it's Sabikui Bisco. So I don't know if you have any feelings about this anime. I'm gonna look it up on Anime Planet and see if it's a thing. So for what people have been saying is that it's funny and it's not there. What the hell? Okay, let me check on the search engine, because maybe it's like a shortcut, or maybe it's wrong, or what. But anyway, let's talk about the comments that I saw. Most of the people are saying that the whole thing about it's supposed to be weird, you know? That's the whole thing about it. It's like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. There's like one actual comment. I can read the comments, you know, it's fun. Let's read the comments. Man woke up and chose to make a video showing how wrong he is. Crazy by Spicy Nips. And then by Kuso, they read, I don't know, it feels like you were describing a pretty decent anime with bizarre stuff in it, but you didn't like it because there wasn't written Bizarre Adventure in the title, or maybe it's just awfully random and gets painful to watch. You actually made me interested in it. And then Dragonfell replied saying, I wholeheartedly recommend you watch it. I loved it personally. Not perfect, but incredibly enjoyable. Okay, so it's Sabikui no Bisco. Sabikui no Bisco. Not Sabikui Bisco. Oh, it's still not there. What the hell? Okay, let's try the English. Rust Eater Bisco. I'm gonna riot if it's not in anime. Oh, it's in the English. But it's Sabikui Bisco in here. What the fuck, man? You can't just have it not show up when I write it properly. It's not even wrong spelling, but you still won't, show it properly. So, anyway, whatever. The summary is, the story is set in Japan after a rusting wind has corroded everything. Death Stranding, but wind. People live in fear of the rust that corrodes cities and life in general. A boy named Bisco Akaboshi from the despised Mushroom Guardian tribe embarks on a journey to obtain the rust-eating mushroom, a miracle drug that purifies all rust to save his dying teacher. During his journey, Bisco encounters Miro Neko Yanagi, a good-looking young doctor at Inihama, and together they search for a countermeasure against the rust consuming Miro's beloved sister. So I was like, beloved sister, I thought it was teacher, and I'm dumb. So Bisco is the one trying to save his dying teacher, Miro's sister. So I also want to read the reviews. To see all reviews. I have added it to my want to watch list. So most of the comments is like, my issues with this work are entirely related to the writing. Okay, wow. Yeah, so it's a what the reviews from what I've glanced at is telling me that it's mostly gonna be a visual fest rather than a something I would enjoy narratively, which actually is not that bad considering the user stats of like 3,758 watched and 533 dropped, and I'm part of the 3,267 who want to watch, so I can only imagine the stats in Mal. Honestly, I kind of want to switch. If only like Mal had a decent looking website that was updated. It kind of looks, I mean, I'm big dum dum. The navigation of it doesn't really appeal to me. It's too compact. It really, harkens on old website design, which I know is a thing for the Japanese. I've seen like a video explaining why they really like that old aesthetic and all that, but it's not for me. I kind of want a style like Animate Planet, but their database, man, it leaves a lot to be, it's kind of lacking. So yeah, I think I'm gonna also watch this. I'm not gonna watch the video, maybe, I kind of want to give Sabikui Bisco a chance before I watch the review. And anyway, I think, I have like an anime I can watch. I haven't downloaded anything yet, but I am planning on continuing to finish to watch Vermeil no Kinsou no Vermeil. A lot of people, the comments I saw for this anime wasn't really positive, but I wanted to give it a chance, and I actually really did enjoy it. I don't even mind the ecchi and the the girl, the secondary love interest. I don't know what to call her. I forgot the term you use for the love interest. I know there's like specific words, but like anyway, yeah, I also read the manga for it, and let me just say, one of the characters totally got downplayed in the anime. In the manga, she was even more crazier and like, what the fuck? Is this even like new? Like, is this really a late release manga, or did this just step back from the past of early 2000s where shit was wild back then, you know? But I'm just like, what the hell is up with her? I'm kind of glad they kind of mellowed her down in the anime. I feel like if they kept her the same as in the manga, she wouldn't be very popular. But then again, you know, people can be weird with what kind of waifus they like, so who really knows? You know, who really knows? So yeah, anyway, do you know, like, it's really hard. I don't know why. Am I like blocked? Is anime tuber blocked? I know it's not a popular term anymore, but I don't really like the popular anime tubers, Anime Man and the like. After his, I don't know, man, I just have a personal hatred towards Anime Man, and it's totally not his bad take on Yuri on Ice. I don't know, I just really didn't get into him. Where's that one guy? I've been trying to find smaller anime tuber, like anime adjacent content that isn't YouTube shorts, and I only found like Introvert Chinese girl and that other guy. Jeez, did I not subscribe? I thought I subscribed to them. They were also Basic Boy. Yeah, this guy. He makes a lot of interesting content. The first video I watched was Diary of an Anime Tuber, and really good. His content is really great. I'm like, Jesus, man, why am I even here? Like, this guy has like 16k subscribers, like 16k only, and his content is this good. So yeah, can't wait to watch them explode in like popularity. This is like, they're the kind of people I would want to be, you know, articulate, well-defined. I don't know, just someone who can assess a media with a bit more nuance and give complex takes, you know, like a pretentious essayist, I guess you could say. You know, I'm not even like, I'm not funny, I'm not profesh, I'm not even a complex person. My it's two brain cells struggling for control. But anyway, depressing musings aside, I think that's like literally all I can talk about for this episode of Rattler Talks. This, like, I don't think this is my shortest one yet. Wait, I'm really stretching it. As you can tell. Yeah, this is my shortest one yet, so I guess I have to go now.